Hi, you all. I wanted to tell you about this beautiful experience I had yesterday. So, I was very tired. I've been very tired this week just because I've been just laying around and watching Netflix series and just chilling, eating and just chilling, really not doing much or nothing. Okay. And because it's like this is our like winter break or whatever, we have 2 weeks off, and so I'm enjoying it for what it is. But I have a personal trainer, and so I had to get up to go to the gym to meet my personal trainer. I had already put it off one day, so I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I went, and honey, I was exhausted when that session was over. I wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to go to my car and just like roll the windows up and let the steam come and just like cry because I was like realizing, first of all, this journey of getting my body back to where I want it to be, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And I was realizing my limitation and things that I need to watch, like, my vitamins and stuff, because I'm like sort of on a restricted diet. I have to watch my vitamin intake and stuff like that, my iron and all of that. So, because that's also contributing to my being tired, my anemia. So, anyway, and I had to go pick after I finished at the gym and I wanted to nearly cry. I had to go pick up something for my son, so I had to go run over to run some errands and stuff and pick that up. And on the way out of the place of the store from getting the stuff, I saw I saw a sister at the meter, and I was contemplating, should I tell her about my free parking spot just one street over that she could come get. But I saw her taking the receipt out the meter, so I was like, oh, she already paid, that's all right. So I just went on and I skipped that. So I had no reason to really talk to her. And as I was walking past, she said your body is beautiful. And I thought she was talking to somebody on the phone because she did have a phone to her ear. And then she repeated it again. She said, did you hear me? And I turned around. She said, your body is beautiful. And I was like shocked. Like, first of all, I was shocked because you got to think right now, like at that very moment, I was going back to my car to relax and cry and lament about just all the work I have ahead with trying to lose weight and get into the gym and get fit and everything and get more active, get my bicycle that I can ride outside and just try to integrate more activity into my daily life other than just the gym. And I'm thinking about how hard it is and how conflicted I am with, the just trying to be active and also trying to be modest at the same time. So I'm kind of going back and forth in my mind, and I'm kind of like exhausted and tired. And this woman says to me, your body is beautiful. And I just, I, I was just, I was flabbergasted at how timely it was because I wasn't even thinking about that at the time, but it felt so good to hear that when I was struggling with being tired from coming from the gym. I was struggling with it. Struggling! And it reminded me that it is important to build community with women who who are on the same uh wavelength that you're on, that understand you and have the same have similar goals. I don't think we compliment each other's bodies, especially not as, Muslims, but it felt good, and I did not. It wasn't like I was looking for a man to. Actually, I would get scared because I know, I've become firmer about the fact that I'm not trying to marry anybody. I'm not trying to be with anybody. No, like this part of my life is for me and my children, and that is solidifying more and more, especially the more I see just the craziness out there. It's just solidifying more and more that there's no way that I want to risk all of this for, for something that baby was not even, it's just it's not worth it for me. So it felt good to have that compliment from, especially from a woman. It felt really good because, like, and it wasn't even like, it wasn't on no, sexual tip. It wasn't on any of that. It was just like, it I know this person, she did not know that, I was wrestling in my head with this gym and being tired, and oh, maybe I should just go get the surgery, or maybe I should just take these shots, or she did not know that I was wrestling with that in my head. But she gave me that compliment, and it touched me. It touched me. Like, it was just like, oh my God, like, you see me. You see me. I didn't have to come to you and cry and tell you, oh, I'm going through this and this. She saw me. She was on my wavelength. She was on my wavelength. And this is what I mean about having community. And I'm not talking about you need to have people who can read your mind. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying the people who are on your wavelength, they feel you on a level that other people just can't. They just can't. Or even if you say something, the people on your wavelength are not going to misunderstand it. They're going to know what you're trying to relay because they're on your wavelength. People that are not on your wavelength, it's easy for them to misconstrue things. It's easy for them to ignore how you are feeling in that moment because they're not there with you. So anyway, it's very important to build community, and build community that supports you in who and what you are and what you want to become, or who you say you are, and who you're, the person that you're striving to be, and whatever that is, whatever it may be. I'm not of the at this point in my life, I'm not in the I've done the marrying thing and all that. So I'm not the person to support you in that, because that's done for me and I didn't have a good experience with it. It was what it was. But for those of us who have like-minded goals, as far as travel, as far as education, as far as children, as far as, these things, health, getting your body right, that's a wavelength I could definitely, congeal on and support a community of women in that. And so I do want to build community and support women on those things. But the marriage thing, gotta go somewhere else for that. Gotta go somewhere else for that, because I'm telling you, yeah, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to talk to. I ain't even going front with y'all. I do not. I don't propagate it, I guess. What I propagate is or promote it. Let's say promote. I don't promote it. I promote you getting your own stuff, and you just having your own stuff. But yeah. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one, and go out there and build community, and be intentional about it.